This video will be using footage from everybody else because I'm lazy, but I thought I'd just put the finishing touches on how the I Would Have Been Your Daddy skull in Halo 3 came about. Plus how it could have easily been discovered without anybody resorting to hacking the code. The person who came closest to explaining this thoroughly and elegantly was Stephen DiBerardino. Honorable mentions go to Jared Boggs, Traveling Halo, I don't know his name, Robert Gibson, Wow Bagger the Infinite, and of course, Rocket Sloth, Elijah and Luke. So first a bit of history. Back in the summer of 2007, as we were finishing up Halo 3, Curtis Creamer came to me and said that they needed a cool way to hide the final skull, the I Would Have Been Your Daddy skull, which of course flips all the dialogue around so that rare lines are frequently heard. Apparently you also would need to get all the skulls in order to unlock some stupid armor, but more on that later. He suggested some sort of music puzzle involving the Halo ring holograms on the Covenant level. I looked at it, saw that it was the 7th level, had 7 rings, and I had a solution almost immediately. I worked with the level designer, Niles Sankey, to script the solution and waited for someone to figure it out after we shipped Halo 3. Instead, someone leaked the code and someone hacked it. Then they shared the solution for everyone else on the internet. I was always kind of sad that no one figured it out based on the clues we had left in the game. This is the way Curtis remembers it. I love playing Myst. I must have had those kind of puzzles running through my mind. I pitched the idea to Niles and you. Here's how Niles remembers it. The implementation was just a series of trigger volumes set inside the rings with a script function that tracks the player's progress and trigger volume order. Tyson Green got mad at me because I named the script Ring Song or something like that, and then the community hackers found the function name, which is what helped people find and solve the puzzle. Tyson Green, at the time, one of Bungie's designers, said, "The I Would Have Been Your Daddy skull is hidden in ways you cannot yet even imagine. It will be a while unless someone at Bungie leaks it. Good hunting, gentlemen." So, each Halo hologram emits a unique tone, representing the 7 unique Halo installations in the galaxy, which is noticeable when playing the level. A complete scale has 8 notes, traditionally starting on the tonic and stopping on the tonic an octave away. The Alpha Halo hologram is not broken, but shows it incomplete because it is being built again after you destroyed it in the first Halo game. That's a clue that it represents tonic. It's technically the 8th Halo, just like the 2 tonics an octave apart in a scale. And notice that in Halo 2, Delta Halo, the new monk melody is actually in D Dorian. If you really want to understand the common practice tonal music theory behind this, study key signatures, modes, pitches, and pitch classes. Now here are a few things that we didn't plan but should have been helpful. The cutscene where the camera flies through all the rings and plays all the pitches quickly, and the dialogue where the Gravemind says, "Don't shoot, but listen," were finished long before I came up with the puzzle. The only actually hard part would be to figure out that you would need to jump through the rings. But of course, we would make you jump through hoops in order to get that skull. Anything else that points to this solution was probably unintended or is wrong. Circle of Fifths is not in the rings, nor are the symbols above the holograms meaningful, as far as I know. It's the only 7-note phrase of the Alpha Halo melody that can be successfully played on the rings. Starting and stopping on the tonic/alpha is also nice. Also, the Alpha Halo ring is the start and end of the trilogy. So the actual correct numbering of the ring jumps should have been based on scale degrees, in which case it would have been 1, 3, 2, 1, 2, 7, 1, which adds up to 17. Interesting, but meaningless. Okay, here are the 7 pitch classes in the rings. Is that a scale? No, because it only goes 7. It doesn't go from B to B, which would be B minor. So, that's the key signature. 2 sharps, F sharp, C sharp. If it was 2 flats, it would be B flat, E flat. It isn't. So, what's the tonic? Alpha Halo is the tonic. So, that's E Dorian. What's the famous melody? Alpha Halo chant. First phrase. It's got 8 notes. Not right. Second phrase. Oh, can't go to that note because we start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not right. It jumps. Fourth phrase. 6 notes. Not that good. How about the final phrase? Starts on tonic. Ends on tonic. 7 notes. That's the one. I apologize in advance to anyone who figured this out the correct way maybe years ago, but somehow never came forward enough publicly for me to notice them. But nice job anyway.